Pair of Yeezys. I didn't even know this was a thing. Honestly, this is really good for a fake bag. Got apart 2 fake ear pods. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I've got another exciting video for you today. Everyone has loved my AliExpress fakes, so I've got apart 2 for you today. So stay tuned and keep watching if you want to see more fake stuff from AliExpress. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a travel and lifestyle vlogger. What I tend to do here on YouTube is travel videos and kind of like budget shopping. If you want to see more videos like that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any videos. But yeah, let's get on into the video. So guys, the first thing I have from AliExpress today are these fake ear pods. So I really wanted ear pods. David has the AirPods Pro. I love them. And I just wanted wireless ear pods. Anyway, I seen these on AliExpress one day, not in hidden links or anything like that. I just found them myself. The listing is gone, but if anyone wants a seller, make sure to DM me on Instagram. But yeah, they come like this. It looks exactly like the AirPods. On the back, it does say TS5. I don't know if you can see this, if it's going to focus in the camera because it's quite far away. But basically, they come like that, and they actually came with, I'll just take this off. Actually came with this little rubber case, and this is the earpods. These are very like earpods. I actually you know, looked at them compared to David's earpods, and what I'll do is I'll insert a picture here of the case, the earpods versus David's real ones and the case. But yeah, basically, like, when you look at this, like, no one would not know this is an AirPods case. Now the back doesn't have the kind of wireless charging option, obviously, and the bottom has a kind of a flat thing so they can kind of stand. If you have like something flat, you actually could stand them up, so that is kind of actually just handy. They charge with the normal iPhone charging, and this is the earpod. So the first thing I did notice about these is that in the actual earpod case, it's just that they're faced the other way, like they go in like this. But apart from that, literally no difference. These are the earpods. I don't know if you can see these very well. What I'll do is I'll insert a little video clip here so you can kind of see them better up close. The only thing I can see different is there's a slightly different on the bottom. Apart from that, you know, they charge in the case. The sound is really good, and there's no blinking light. Like, anyone seeing you out with these would never know they're not earpods. Like, what I find out, I voice note my friend back with them, and my voice notes sound fine. Sometimes my mom can't hear me great, but I think that's just her problem. But yeah, like, the sound quality on these is good. I've used them for voice noting people back, and it sounds pretty good. So honestly, these are really good, and they were about €25, I think, on AliExpress. I'll put the insert here of how much exactly I paid for them, so you can see. But yeah, honestly, like, I think these were a really good find on AliExpress. Personally, I'm very happy with them, and the case really looks like AirPod case. The next thing I have to show you is actually a few little things, because it wouldn't be like me not to include some jewellery. So, probably should have unwrapped all this before the video. The first thing I have here are these Chanel earrings. So, as I said, wouldn't be like me not to include some Chanel earrings. And let me just take them out of the plastic. So these are actually really cute. I really like them. They have like a square, and basically when I found these on AliExpress, like I said in my tips video, basically over the CC there was a little block. So yeah, I just ordered them. So obviously I was taking a bit of a chance ordering them because I didn't know if they definitely come like Chanel earrings, but they did, and they're really nice. They're very real looking. Like, they just look overall very good. Now these were only like €4 or €5, so like, I'm not expecting, you know, they're gonna last me my lifetime or anything, but I'm very happy with them, and I'll insert a clip of a close-up here. But yeah, I'm just very happy with these. They look very real looking, and like the diamonds are like just sparkly enough, if that makes sense. But yeah, really happy with them. The next thing I got was this Gucci brooch clip, whatever you want to call it, and I'll just insert a close-up picture here for you guys to see. Yeah, I actually really like this, and this looked like this on the listing. Here is the listing. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. It was a few euro, and I just thought it was cute. It would look good on like my backpack or my camera straps, on my bag, something like that. I thought it would be really cute, or if you're wearing a scarf. I also think I might gift it to my mother, I'm not sure. I thought I would get something that I wouldn't usually get, just to show you guys, which is pretty cool, and I'll definitely make use of it. Okay, the next item I'm going to show you is these Gucci belts. So give me a moment to unravel them. So I ordered these Gucci belts off AliExpress. I'm not sure if you guys can see them very well, if this will focus, but they are, I don't think they're real leather. They could be. I doubt it for the price. They're definitely fake leather. Yeah, the buckles look okay. This one definitely looks more fake and it's more of a plasticky feel than this one. This one is that Gucci print. You know the Gucci print, this kind of one. And this one is just a plain, it's a black one with, you can't probably see it in this video, but it does have the Gucci print on it. And of course it has the signature GG logos. These were really, really good find. These were €4 on AliExpress. And here's what the listing looked like on AliExpress. So as you can see, it basically just looked like it was a plain belt. But before I clicked that, I had seen, like I explained in my AliExpress video, sometimes you see the picture on the highlighted picture when you see it, you know, in the list of things, but when you click into it, you can't see any pictures of it. So I definitely took a chance with these. I didn't know what each one looked like when I was ordering them, but I just ordered the 2 different options because I just thought, why not? Like, they were €4, I give it a try, and maybe they were even €3. This is them. Yeah, I'm really happy. They're proper belts as well. I haven't really tried them on. I could probably just try this on over this thing. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad for like a €3 or €4 belt. Like, I think it would have been $4, so it's more like €3. But yeah, I'm actually like super happy with these. And I don't know, I have a few fake Gucci belts, to be fair, so I'm not sure if I will keep them. If I don't, you can make sure to look on my Depop for them. The next item that I got is quite a random item. Now, there's actually a few of them, and what I got was fake designer socks. So I didn't even know this was a thing until I randomly saw it on AliExpress. So this is what the listing looked like. And to be honest, they actually gave away what the socks were. I don't know if it's still up, but if you needed anything you're interested in these videos, send me a DM, and if I have the seller's link or whatever, and it's not from a hidden link, I can send it to you. The only thing I think I have from a hidden link today are the bags that I'm going to show you, but the rest I all just randomly found on AliExpress, so you can do it too. So here are all the fake socks I got. So the first pair of fake socks I got are these fake off-white socks, and these are actually like expensive in real life. Like, who's gonna pay a lot for socks? I think they were about like €2, maybe €3 on AliExpress, and to be honest, they're really good feeling socks, but they're just socks, like. But I just got them because I just thought that these would look really cool with, you know, some like cool shorts or runners in the summertime. And to be honest, I do like the kind of high white sock. I just think the look looks cool. The next pair I have here are these fake Balenciaga ones. And now these are nice, but I have to say they're more of like a thick tights material. I think they will look really cool with some cool shoes or something like that. Definitely expected them to be a bit nicer, but there is actually a Balenciaga like proper tag and everything on them. Now, Balenciaga do make their shoes and a lot of their stuff in China, so like, is it possible that these actually are real? No, I'm looking at the lettering here. This is definitely not real. I always think about that with some brands that are made in China. And then I got 2 pairs of fake Fendi socks, and I just think these, I really like them, so I got them in both colors. And these are like super thick, really nice socks. Like, I don't even want to wash them. That sounds weird. I'm not gonna not wash my socks. But you know what I mean? Like, I know once these go through the washing machine a few times, they probably are not gonna look as nice. But I mean, I suppose though they were like €2 or €3 each, so that's actually not that cheap for socks. But yeah, I just think these are gonna look so cool during the summertime with like a cool pair of runners. Just depends on what I'm wearing. They can also be really nice for autumn to put over a pair of leggings and with a pair of cool runners, or if that's just sticking up the side out of your boots. I think they look so cool. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with them. Okay guys, so the next item I have are a fake pair of Yeezys. Like, I actually wouldn't have used to have gone for these, but I always have wanted a pair of this style Yeezys. Obviously, since seeing Kim wear them, they're quite expensive for runners. They're not as expensive as Balenciaga, but they're still like $300 or $400 for a pair of these. And yeah, I saw these online. They were 2017, and I was just like, oh whatever, I'm just gonna order them. So this is what they looked like on the listing, and to be fair, they actually showed like the complete shoe. They didn't show the Sply 350 or whatever. Now, I have to say, these are really good fake, really, really good quality. They even say 350 in the bottom. Now, there is a few things I noticed of these. So first of all, that the lines are kind of mixed up here. I don't know if you can see that, but it does kind of mesh together. That's the only thing I can notice in the pattern. And then the other thing is, it does say the writing, the same writing on the way this style Yeezys do, but I for some reason feel like they're on the opposite direction. I feel like on this one it's meant to be that way, and on this one it's meant to be that way. but it's not really something I think that most people would notice. They also don't have the print on the bottom, but that is something that I'm like, a lot of people aren't going to be seeing the bottom of your shoes. And yeah, I just think these are going to look really cool with some jeans for more casual looks during the summer. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with these. Now I did get a 4. When I'm getting shoes, I tend to go for a 4 or a 5, but in runners a lot of time I do go for the 5. But in Adidas shoes, I noticed that I always go for the 4. They always tend to run a bit big, but I didn't find that for these fake ones. These are a 4 and I kind of wish got a 5. Like, they fit me fine, they're comfy to walk around in, but I would like to have just a little bit more wiggle room, if that makes sense. But apart from that, yeah, they're really good quality. I'm shocked how good these are for €20. Like, they're a lot better than a pair of runners that you'll get in pennies for €20, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with these. So guys, the next item that I got from AliExpress is these fake Balenciaga sock boots. And I did open these already. I actually opened everything before I opened it for the video just to have a quick peek inside, but I didn't really examine things. But unfortunately, these sock boots, it's so annoying because in the picture they are actually spelled right. Balenciaga is spelled wrong. It's spelled Balenciaga. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see that? Is that? I'm not sure if that's focusing. Apart from that, they look so real and they're like quite comfy. They're actually like nearly a bit memory foam at the bottom. They feel pretty good quality. Again, these are very cheap. I think they were less than €10. Here is what the listing looked like on AliExpress and how much I paid. Yeah, I am disappointed. Now, I did order another pair of fake ones of these, so I'm probably going to sell these if I'm honest. So I do know a few sellers from my hidden links that sell ones. They're a little more expensive, but they are like really good quality and actually say Balenciaga in the correct writing. So I think if I can't find, if the other pair I ordered are not right spelling, I'm going to sell both of them and I'll get a good pair. So keep an eye on my Depop if you guys are interested in buying any of the stuff that I put up here, because sometimes I don't like it or I move on, I will put it on my Depop. Yeah, apart from that, these are like so nice. They're really good quality for the price, apart from, and they don't say Balenciaga on the back, but I would rather them not have a logo than to have the wrong logo. So I do have a pair of shoes like this from Primark. Primark did a very similar one last summer, before last, I even want to say, when the sock boot really came into fashion, and I love those Primark ones, but I was kind of like, oh, you know what, I kind of would like one of the fake Balenciaga pairs, just because I love them, and I was like, I'd like to have a few more pairs of them. I wear the Primark ones a lot when we're walking over them because they're just so comfy, but I'm like, they're like the pair I can get destroyed. But I was like, I kind of like the way they look, and I'd like a pair to, you know, wear in the city during the summer when I have like a cool edgy outfit. But anyway, these are spelled wrong. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or use them. I'm going to wait for the other pair to come and see what they look like. Okay guys, and I have two handbags today. I'm going to show you, and they're actually the same handbag but in different styles. I did get these off hidden links, so I don't have the links for the handbags, but everything else I've ordered here today, send me a DM and I will get you the link or the seller's page. Okay, so what I have here is, you might have guessed, I have gotten myself two Neverfull Louis Vuitton bags, and actually they came in these dust bags which aren't very real looking, but anyway, these were about $25 each. Now again, I just want to reiterate that I don't have the link to this, but I have the link for everything else. So yeah, this is the Neverfull bag. I got it in the grey and white or dark color. Honestly, this is really good for a fake bag that was only €20. It's got the inside, it says Louis Vuitton. I'm not sure if that's exactly how they write it on the Neverfull. I'm not expecting any codes or anything, and obviously there's no, oh my god, there's actually an authenticity card. I'm actually shocked. Now, I feel the straps don't feel great. I don't think they're going to hold up for a long time. The red colouring, it looks good. And yeah, they have like the strap inside it. As you can see there, I've just hooked it on. That's just kind of keep your Neverfull if you need to keep it a bit more closed. This is not a bag that's good for safety, guys. Yeah, they have Louis Vuitton engraved on all of the hardware, which is pretty good. And yeah, I'm actually shocked. So it comes with the little bag, which Neverfulls do. So it comes with this little Louis Vuitton bag that goes on the inside, but you can also use this as like, you know, a little makeup bag, a pouch. Zipper doesn't look great on this, but it actually feels fine. This doesn't feel very expensively made. Honestly, I think it looks really good, and it even came with this fake Louis Vuitton authenticity card, which I am shocked that it came with. So I'll just pop that in there. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really good find for €20. Like, considering the Neverfull bag costs about $1,000. I think you can get Neverfull from any, I think it's like somewhere between 800 to 1200. I'll put the price of the actual one here. But yeah, I'm actually super happy. So I'm gonna have to just flatten out a bit because obviously it was shipped flat to keep it safe. But And then I have the same bag but in a different pattern. So again, it's in a dust bag, and you guys know I had to get it in the monogram print. Oh wow, this is really good. I have to say the stitching on this looks very impressive for a fake bag. I'm actually really impressed. Not only does it come, I meant to say there, with the authenticity card, it also comes with a little extra strap. I don't know what this is for. Oh, this is so you can attach this on the inside, keep it at the bottom of the bag. So that's really, really handy to come with that little strap. You could also use this as a small handle actually if you have, I have the Louis Vuitton multi-pouchette, whatever it's called, so you can actually use it like that as well. Yeah, it comes with the little pouch again, and honestly this looks really good inside. Same inside, you got your Louis Vuitton feet details, it has Louis Vuitton there. Honestly, these are really good Neverfull bags for the price. Obviously, I don't think the handles are going to last a long time, but I've only paid €20 for them, so I'm not exactly complaining. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but the stitching looks pretty decent. Doesn't look like there's any really mistakes or anything, or any bits sticking out. I feel like when I'm looking at this bag, I know it's not an expensive made bag. Do you know what I mean? I know it's not a real, you know, it's never going to be the same quality for €20 as an actual Neverfull bag, so that's just something you guys need to keep in mind. But depending where you get your fakes and how high up the scale you go, you can get really good fakes, but then they start costing more money, and there's only a certain amount of money I'm willing to spend on a fake without just buying then an actual expensive bag. So yeah, I'm actually super happy with that. So guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these few fake items I got from AliExpress. I will be bringing you fake AliExpress videos every few months because I am constantly ordering off AliExpress. So yeah, there'll be AliExpress videos on the regular, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications if you don't want to miss any of them. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up as well. It just helps me in the algorithm get found on YouTube so that I can keep bringing you guys this content. So I will leave it there, and I will see you guys in my next one. What is this called again? Oh, authenticity.